I am, by any definition that you choose to accept, a viable business. There are other businesses out there that are viable businesses. There are other companies like mine. There are companies bigger than mine that deal in entertainment that are in the same situation. There are kids entertainers out there that we are all viable businesses. If we weren't viable businesses, we wouldn't be trading. We are a viable business. I employ 8 members of staff, and I have done for a very long time. I am giving people jobs. I give literally hundreds of entertainers work every single day, day in, day out. And when lockdown happened, you know what I did? I did everything that I should do. My family did everything that you asked of us. I went out and I clapped the NHS. When we went up, we didn't go out unless we were absolutely supposed to. We planned one shopping trip a week to go and get shopping. We shopped for our family, my kids, my wife. We shopped for a family for a whole week. I stayed with the kids. She went out and did it. When she came home, she stripped her clothes off. She got changed. She had a shower. She put everything straight away into a separate basket. She then wiped down absolutely everything. Every single thing that you've asked us to do personally to protect this country, we have done. Not only that, but from a business point of view, we didn't sit there moaning. We didn't sit there crying and complaining. We did what we had to do as a business. We pivoted our business. We started doing virtual parties. In fact, we actually started doing virtual parties for the NHS because I thought it's not enough to clap for the NHS. I'd like to do actually something to support them. So I actually linked up with play specialists around the UK and delivered virtual entertainment for children around the UK in palliative care, because that's something that I could do that made me feel good, because my mom was in the NHS. It made me feel good. It's something that I could do. And it was something that I did. And we as a family and myself as a business, we did everything that we were asked to do. And then when lockdown restrictions were eased, we started looking at the government guidelines and planning garden parties and organising garden parties like a lot of entertainers did. And we made sure that we were completely compliant and operated within government guidelines at all times, the entire way through. And as as a family, my family, we did everything we were told. If we were told we could only exercise once a day, that's what we did. If we were told we could exercise twice a day, that's what we did. You can go back through my Facebook page. You won't find a negative comment about any of this, because I did what I was meant to do as a citizen of the United Kingdom. And I have continued to do it right now, up until this point. We then carried on with virtual parties. We carried on doing garden parties. When you announced that you wanted to kickstart the economy and you wanted to start helping everyone out to eat out, we did that as well. We went out. We went out and we ate out. We supported our local businesses. We tried to kickstart the hospitality economy because I know what it's like being a small to medium business. We did everything that we could within our power to support you and the decisions that you've made. And now we get to this point right now. I am filming this on Friday. On Monday, I am being told that unless I do virtual entertainment, which is not it doesn't matter how many virtual parties I do, it's not enough. You can't charge as much from a cash flow point of view. I don't need to talk to you about business. It is not enough to sustain the business long term. Okay, it's just not. Even if I go and do all of them myself, it's not enough to sustain a business long term if I'm just doing virtual parties. And I'm being told that as of Monday, you're basically making it illegal for me and my business and all of my fellow entertainers to trade. But not only that, in one hand, you're saying that we can't trade, but then in the other hand, not only are you saying we can't trade, you're saying, but the furlough scheme is ending because we don't want people to lose their skill set. You're saying that the self-employed grant scheme is ending. You're saying, in one hand, no, you cannot go and operate legally as a business. But then in the next hand, you're saying, but we're not going to help you anymore either because it's time for you to help yourself. I have helped and supported the government the entire way through this. And I know that all of my fellow entertainers have done the same. And yet you make announcements all of the time. And no announcements have ever been made about our industry. Yeah, like I said, you make announcements about performing arts and theatres. I have never seen the words children's entertainers